system, working on our lungs, trying to really work on our expansion. It's this time when you inhale, you are going to inhale up a little bit more. Not holding your breath. I just want you to try to, it's like you're blowing up that balloon and then, oh, it can take, I think it can take a little more air and you blow a little more. Blow it up a little bit more. Here, down here in the diaphragm, not the shoulders, not the lungs, down here. And then exhale, pull back in. 4 count. Ready? And inhale, a little bit more. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit more. And then exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Practice that exercise. That exercise also helps you to lower your blood pressure. It helps you to lower that blood pressure. Next one is a cleansing breath. Now we want to cleanse our liver especially, because that's where all the toxins are. So we need to keep it as clean as possible because it's doing a great job. So let's inhale through our nostrils and then open the mouth and through the throat. Ah. Yes, exhale, really pull in. Inhale. Ah. When you let it out, just pull in, but keep that skeleton in place. Inhale, don't droop. And ah. Live. One more time. Inhale. And that's one of the ones, again, you should do every day. When you go, I got, it's also a nice release. Let go, whatever you're doing, maybe you're too stressed, just, it don't have to be loud if you're at work or whatever, but just do that. Let go, let some of that stress, because stress is another thing that weakens our immune system. And we're not doing nothing to weaken it, we're trying to strengthen it. So let go, let them shoulders relax, just let everything go. That breath I want to work on today, which is close to the cleansing breath, is called the dolphin. And it's called the dolphin because you are inhaling up. You remember I told you a little bit more. It's like being underwater, a little bit more. And then all of a sudden you shoot up out of the water like the dolphin does and go, ah! And then it fizzles on down. So it's still a 4 count. It's just the 1 is strong. The 1 is strong, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulling in, pubic bone up in the navel, abdominal muscles pulling up into the navel. Let's try that. Inhale through your nostrils. A little bit more. And 3, 4. Inhale. A little bit more. Or you could think of it like popping a cork, When you pop that cork, it comes loose, but then it's it fizzles. The acid does down. One more time. Inhale. Good. And inhale. And come up straight. Now we're going to work breath of fire. Just 1, just inhaling, exhaling, and pulling in. That's 1, 2. Every time you exhale, you count the exhale. And the exhale has got to be strong to make enough room for more oxygen. Let's do 10 of them. Through our nostrils only. Ready? And. Okay. Now, it's like you have something up in your nose. So again, you're trying to really snip it out. Okay. Let's do it one more time. And right. Now you want to do that same movement. You can either put your hands up here on your shoulders, or you can interlace them and behind your head. Open up the elbows. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to inhale to the right and exhale to the left, pulling that navel in. Ready? And relax. Let's do it starting to the left. Inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. Ready? And bring the hands down and relax for a minute. And just do normal breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. But all the time, we're pulling up that skeleton. We're pulling up those vertebrae. We're keeping that chest bone lifted, shoulders back, collarbone open, sitting on our sitting bones. Now we warmed up there. Now let's warm up our sides. All of this is to open up so you can breathe better. Hands on the shoulders. Inhale that chest up. Lift those armpits, no shoulders. Armpits all up in here. And then exhale. Pull the pubic bone up in the navel. Stretch over wherever. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the armpit of the right as the left goes down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax again. Twist is a very important exercise because that's the small intestines, all the intestines. Kind of wring them out so you can have good elimination. So here you are. Put that left hand across and right hand back and inhale. And exhale, pull it from the waistline. Put the pubic bone up in the navel and twist. Don't do it a lot, just a little. Inhale. Don't force any of your movements. Exhale and change hands. Right hand across the right knee, left knee. Right, left hand back. Inhale. Exhale, give yourself a little twist. Don't turn your head. Keep your chin in line with your shoulders. Here's my chin. Here's my sternum. That's where my chin is. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, and change. Now this time we're going to inhale, lifting those vertebrae up, pulling the shoulder blades together, and then exhale, pulling the rectus abdominal muscles up into the navel, pulling the ribs up into the chest, so you make room for that twist. Now you're going to stay here, and you're going to turn the head by itself. You're going to inhale, turn the head to the left, and exhale. Exhale means to let go, not crank your neck or anything. Just relax. Drop that shoulder down, relax. Inhale, you need energy to turn your head. Exhale to the right shoulder. Relax. And then inhale, bring your head back in line with your sternum and bring your body back around front. And exhale, and let's take it one more time. And inhale. Exhale, give your waistline that twist. Then inhale, turn your head to the right shoulder and exhale when you get there and relax. Inhale, turn your head to the left shoulder and relax when you get there. Then inhale, bring your head back in body alignment with your breastbone and bring yourself back around center. Exhale and just relax. Very important exercise to do is twist. Whether you do it like this, like we just got finished doing with the breath of fire, or you just take yourself from side to side and twist. All right. Still stretching that spine. We're going to fold down, bring your chin in your chest, and fold down. That's your exhale. Then you're going to lift your head up, lift your chest up. This is your inhale. Chest coming up, shoulders going back, collarbone open. And you're sitting back on your sitting bones. Exhale, pull the pubic bone up into the navel and round over. And then inhale up. We're only doing 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, let's bring our legs forward. Get some circulation. You've been sitting too long. Bring your legs forward and just work some circulation by working those joints, your ankles. Bring one toe, extend one, flex one, then one knee, extend one knee. Don't push down in the knee, extend. Notice that word I said. Because when you push down in your knee, that's called locking your knees. And then you lock the circulation where it can't travel through back to your heart. When you just, just move them and extend the instep, you're fine. And slowly bring the right foot back in and pull it back up and the abdominals up. Left, pull up. And just slightly bring the knees in. The knees should always be in line with the heels. Don't have this happen. Don't. A lot of us sit like this, Here we are sitting on the ball of our feet and our heel is up in the air. Don't sit like that. Ground your feet. Have your knees in line with your ankles, not with your toe. Very, very important, especially in getting up. Because you're putting too much stress on the knees and there's no muscles here. We've got to work all these muscles around the sides. Yeah, those are the muscles we have to work. So press your feet down. Feel the heel, feel the ball of your feet. Lift up the toes and feel those heels. Then put the toes down and lift the heels up. And put the weight not on the toes, but the ball of the feet, especially by the big toes and the second toe. That's the ball of the foot, the big part of the ball of the foot, metatarsals, and then down. Okay, very important. That's another exercise you can do while you're just sitting, because you need to keep that circulation going. You can go right, left. And same thing with the heels, right, left. All of that is for circulation. But to add more power, lift that leg up. Now you got to use these abdominal muscles, flex and extend. And you got to use that back muscle. You got to keep your chest up, shoulders back. So you're working more muscles. Inhale and flex and extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle it in. It's all for circulation. Change, inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it out. 2, 3, 4. Then we go up into the hip socket. Lift the leg, circle it in, rotate. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 2, 3, 4. Change. And in. 2. Press that heel down. 4. And reverse it. 2, 3, 4. Right. Keep that circulation. Inner thighs, want to work all parts of the thighs. Squeeze together. We call this Charleston as we cross our hands. And then exhale, open up. Put the weight on the outside. Relax so you stretch those ankles on the outside. Just turn the hands over so that you keep the chest up and the shoulders back. Turn back parallel, put the feet down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open, chest open, shoulder blades together. Inhale, stay lifted. Separate the upper torso from the lower torso. And leave that upper torso lifted as you open up your legs. And then come back parallel. All right. Now you're going to lift that right foot, flex it, open it out to the side. Keep the upper torso facing front, lift it, and bring it back in. Inhale, flex the foot to protect the knees. Open. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale and relax it. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, a little coordination and a little making yourself use these abdominal muscles. You're going to inhale the arms up. Inhale. Now you're going to lift the right leg, flex that foot. Exhale. Put the pubic bone up in the navel. Inhale. Left leg. Blow the air out. Inhale. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So really pull that navel in and leave your arms down, push your legs down. That makes you use these lower abdominal muscles. Now, another exercise I want us to work on today is called the bridge. This is usually done on the floor, where, or you could do it in your bed. You don't have to use your arms in the bed, and you're going to just have your knees bent and you're laying flat back, and you're going to lift up your buttocks muscles, and you just press your arms down in the bed. So you have the heel of your hands here, because you're going to lift up the buttocks under, and if you can, you're going to lift it off that chair. My arms are straight. That's my inhale. Exhale, squeeze together. Inhale, so you can lift up a little higher. And then exhale, push the pelvis down and sit back up. Notice this never did drop. Because if you were in the bed and you had your weight back on your shoulders, your upper back on the bed, then you keep this lifted and you just try to make yourself work these glute muscles. These are these gluteus maximus and gluteus medius and minimus on the side. We do not work them enough. You have to strengthen those muscles. So let's try again. If you can't do it, visualize yourself doing it. Press your heels down. Press your feet down though. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, tuck under. Exhale, squeeze together. Inhale, so can you go up a little bit higher? And then exhale, put the buttocks down, but keep the chest up. Same body alignment. Here's my shoulders, here's my hips. Okay? And you do that several times. If you have a weakness in your wrist, take your wrist like this here. This is a Qigong movement, Chinese movement. And you just hit the heel of the hands together like this. And we call this position like the lotus position. You know, this one is a mudras, hand gestures. But hitting this together comes out of Qigong, tapping the heels, the hands together. And that strengthens the wrist. And that's, if you're having problems with that, rotations in the wrist. This is all for circulation. Rotate out. In and rotate out. Good. So that's very, very important to test yourself and see how strong you are in your arms. You know, personally, I can't do push-ups. I use my elbows to do the plank. I don't even use my hands. I use, you know, but you want to be strong in this area, because if you fall or something, you want to be able to get up. And, you know, especially if you have bad knees, then you want to be able to use your hands. Use the heel of your hands to push yourself up. Now, when you are trying to get up, we have a tendency to put the weight in the ball of our foot and push back in your knees. You can use your hands on the chair, but what I want you to do, even if you're using one hand on the chair, I want you to push the weight into your heels with your toes slightly up and shift your weight just like we did when we folded forward. Shift your weight forward, but shift it into your heels. Shift it. That's the shift. So you're here like this. I'm inhaling up. I'm going to use the momentum. I'm going to let myself use my arms. But I'm shifting my weight into my heels, and my knees are still bent. I do not want to push back on my knees. Then I'm putting my hands on my hips, so I remember to drop this buttocks down, glutes down to my heels as I pull my abdominal muscles up. My buttocks is going down, my hips are going forward. And my abdominal muscles are going up into that navel. My knees are still relaxed. That's why I do chair yoga, because I have sensitive knees from many years ago. So don't use your knees. Don't push back on your knees. Remember when you were younger, you thought that was cute. It's not cute. Keep those knees relaxed. Push that buttocks down. Pull up those abdominal muscles. And then when you go down in the same manner. You can hold on to the side of the chair, but go down here. See? I'm already down. But for security, I held onto the chair. There I am, back in body alignment. And for getting up, like I said, if you don't want to use the chair, you can use that momentum of going into the chair position. This is really the chair yoga position, posture, asana, of going into this position before you get up. And then pressing into those heels. That momentum will get you up if you have the weight into your heels. So let's take that one more time to stand up. Inhale. Ready? And exhale. Then inhale. Drop the buttocks down. Inhale, lift the chest up. The arms are stretching. And then bring the arms down. Pushing the hips forward. Squeezing in those fibers of the gluteus and pulling up. Rectus abdominal muscles. And this position here is called Tanasana. That's a Sanskrit name for the mountain pose. Standing strong like a mountain. Then rotate your shoulders back, palm up. And we're going to close class with the breath. And that's inhaling here. Then you come to your heart and exhale here. And all while you're doing that, you're pulling those fibers in and pulling up. Inhale. Come to your center. Exhale. Pubic bone up into the navel, pull the ribs in. Keep the chest up, keep the shoulders back. Inhale. To your center. And exhale. And then you bring the chin in, and it's namaste. And the hands come down. But this pose here is called our mountain pose. We're standing strong like a mountain and pulling in and squeezing. And sometimes we stand like this maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Because you want to feel the weight in your heel and in the ball of your foot. And you want to feel those gluteus muscles dropping down and the hips pushing forward and squeezing in. Side abductors, inner thighs, adductors. Pulling the ribs up into the chest. Keeping the chest lifted. At the breastbone, shoulders back. And I want to just take this to end with just a little Qigong again. It's just so soothing. At any time, you're feeling kind of stiff, just start waving like this. It's not no force involved in it, it's just letting go. And then just hitting those abdominal muscles in the back of those kidneys. Palm across, and then add the foot, turn and twist. Then hit up here by the chest, right below the collarbone. This is just good for your heart. I'm not going to take it in, hit it across the shoulders. The same thing to take this weight off of you. And I mean the weight of everyday life pressures.
Oh.
Right. Then swing again, relax. And that's it for today. Namaste. Any questions?